By now, you've most likely done some research on living in Eagle, Idaho. It's one of the top relocation destinations in the US for many reasons. And yes, it really is as good as what you may have heard. Here's what the locals have to say.
I love Eagle, Idaho because it's nestled between two channels of the Boise River, one of the smaller communities in the Treasure Valley, yet it has a small hometown feel with a howdy neighbor atmosphere.
We will always choose Eagle. It's a small enough community where we feel part of the area, but mostly just to raise a family. Yeah, we have great neighbors and just feel like we're all friends and look out for each other.
Eagle, Idaho is idyllic because it's a wonderful place to raise your family. The people are so friendly. Neighbors watch out for neighbors, and neighbors' children watch out for neighbors' children.
There's been a lot of changes over time, but I love the fact that even though it's grown, it still feels like a small town. You go into town and there are little local shops and restaurants. Everyone is incredibly friendly and welcoming.
I love Eagle because it's just an amazing place to live. I like the blend of old and new and how the area has maintained much of its charm it had when I was growing up here. If you're thinking about living here or owning real estate, it's important to have all the facts. My calling is to help people pinpoint where to spend their focus when considering Eagle. Even with all the information on the internet, mistakes can be made. I've seen situations where people from out of state purchased a home and 3 months later learn that there's hundreds of apartments being built 20 feet from their backyard. Or I've seen where people bought a home and weeks later they had to get a $5,000 sump pump because no one told them about the water table areas. And there was one time when someone called me after the fact who had bought a newly constructed home only to discover issues with the well and septic system shortly after moving in. When you understand the area like I do, you don't let people stay uninformed. You identify exactly what they should be focusing on to maximize value. I love my community and I want the best for those who move here. Let me give you a perspective at Eagle that only can come from a true insider. I have a Rolodex of connections that comes from a lifetime of networking and living in Eagle. I know hundreds of locals and that works in the best interest of those who know me. Watch any of my videos on YouTube and when you're ready to take the next step, let's get your questions answered. And this means unfiltered, unscripted answers to anything you'd like to know about Eagle or Idaho. For many people, I schedule a 15-minute video call so we can talk face-to-face. I work with those who appreciate my knowledge and years of experience, and I don't want you to miss out on anything that living here has to offer. Click the link at the bottom to connect. Thanks again for watching, and I hope we can talk soon.